Mm.
Olá, pessoal, Rock Cabeça na área. Mais uma entrevista internacional super bacana aqui com um novo talento da música folk, indie folk, vinda lá de Nova York. Nós temos essa jovem Amelie Lucille. Olá, Emily. Welcome to our show, Rock Cabeça. Welcome to welcome to our little, well, let's say, universe. How are you?
I'm doing good. Thank you so much.
So you were camping, now you're back in the city.
Yes.
You probably recording a lot more songs because you never stop writing, right?
Yeah.
You like writing songs. Tell us about when did you start writing in your guitar or piano? Tell us about your background, please.
Okay. Okay. So, I started very early. I my first instrument was piano, and my parents got me a piano when I was very young. So I learned how to play piano, just like covers and songs that I liked. Then I started writing when I was maybe 9 or 10, so
Mhm.
pretty early. But a lot of my songs were not, obviously, for being so young, were not great. So I kept working, and um, I think I got more serious with writing songs when I was like 13 and 14.
Mhm.
Um, but yeah,
And now
so
you're
I've
16.
always,
You're 16 or 15 now.
yes, now I'm 16.
Okay.
16.
Mhm. And you
Yeah.
you you
So,
you have recorded a lot of singles, not an EP already, right? Tell us
yeah.
about what did you have on your Spotify list? What discography you have?
Okay. So my first it's like album slash EP, it's 8 songs, and
Mm,
I released that when I was 14.
mm,
So it was 2 years ago. And yeah, so that's 8 songs, kind of seven, because one of them is shorter. And then after that I released um Disposable, no, sorry. I released Beautiful Creature, which is
mhm,
another single, and then See Me, which is another
mhm,
single, and then Pool, which is another
mhm.
single. Yeah.
And
So,
you planning any more stuff for this year?
yeah. Yeah, I mean,
Mm.
I'm always writing stuff, so I'm always planning on, it's just a matter of when and, if I'm gonna end up having an album or something that's more like an EP, like multiple songs, or just do more singles. But yes, definitely releasing a bunch more music. So
Yes, there's something curious about you because it seems like you are your own manager. You do your own press release. You're administrating your music life. Is that right? Is there anyone that helps you with that, or it's
yeah,
just
I
you?
mean, I nobody that I hired, but my mom is definitely helped me with a lot of stuff and got me to the point where I am today. And I'm learning a lot from her. When I go off to college and do this stuff like independently on my own. But yeah, definitely my mom and my parents helped me a lot with releasing songs and like PR and stuff like that. So yes,
Uh,
very grateful for them.
And let me just translate for people. Bom, pessoal, estou conversando aqui com a Emily. Ela tem 16 anos, cria música desde cedo, bem cedo, no piano, e ela tem a ajuda da mãe dela na carreira, que ela lida sozinha. Ela faz os próprios press releases, divulga na internet e tudo mais. Agora eu vou perguntar da vida em Nova York. You live in the center of the world, New York.
Yeah.
It's a major inspiration, I imagine. You must see shows all the time, famous people all the
Mhm.
time. Tell us what impact New York has on your music.
Okay. So Yeah, I mean, I've lived here my whole life, so I'm very, very used to the environment of New York and like city life. But yeah, I love being surrounded by music. I love the fact that I get to go to a performing arts high school, which is very rare, and
Mhm.
I'm very grateful that I am surrounded by music all the time and by, performing arts. Um, but New York, yeah, I've had so many opportunities of performing live and seeing live music and seeing amazing artists and jazz bands and all that. So, yeah, it's an amazing city. I love it so so much. It's, one of my favorite places, and if not here, then Europe and, you know. So yeah, that's
Mm.
I definitely love my city a lot.
And you also have, I know you have a special venue where you like to play. I forgot the name, where new people,
Um, yeah,
yes, say,
so that would be
I forgot the name.
I'm forgetting the name too. Oh, The Bitter End.
Yes, yes. You
Yeah.
have played there many times, right?
Yes, I've played there a bunch of times. So,
And
um yeah, which is amazing because there's so many crazy talented artists that have performed there before me, so it's definitely very
mhm.
cool that I get to perform there also.
So we get to know you better. Your style is, it can be called indie folk. Do you
Yeah,
think
I
indie
would
folk?
say either indie folk or yeah, like alternative songwriting. Um, yeah, pretty much.
Your major influence. Tell us your major influence.
Oh, um, musically, I have so so many. I have so many people that I look up to.
Mhm,
Uh, I would say. I mean, I love the Beatles. I've always loved the Beatles growing up. I love you have her poster in the back. I love Billie Eilish so much. I've seen her in concert also. Um, I love Lizzie McAlpine. I love Frank
mhm,
Ocean. Um, Adrienne Lenker and Big Thief. I would
mhm.
say my biggest influence is definitely Adrienne Lenker.
Did you get your ticket for Billie Eilish on Madison Square Garden?
No, it's too expensive. I would
Yes,
love to see her again, but it's way too expensive.
yes. And you mentioned a lot of girls, a lot of women artists. Do you think uh, women lots of women making music, it makes more easy for you to show your work, to plan your career? How do you see that?
How do I see? Wait, sorry. Can you ask the
Yes,
question?
because there are many women that influences you,
Right.
many women in industry, women releasing records, making
Uh-huh.
shows. Do you think this is like open the doors for you to
Oh,
rise?
no, absolutely, absolutely. Um, yeah, especially because a lot of the artists that I love started very early, so just like me.
Mhm,
So, Billie Eilish started getting a lot of attention when she was like 14 and 15 years old, so very
mhm,
young. Um, so obviously that gives me uh like hope and keeps me driven that I can also do that one day if I work hard enough. But yes, definitely because a lot of my influences are like insanely talented women that it does
mhm.
definitely motivate me to keep working.
Em Amelie, gente, eu estou conversando aqui com a Amelie Lucille, que é uma menina de Nova York, tem 16 anos e cria as suas próprias músicas que são maravilhosas de indie folk. Tell us about your life in school. You're only 16 and you are amazing artist also. Do
Thank you.
you mate colleagues want you to play all the time or they don't care? How do they feel to be beside you?
Yeah, oh, that's a funny question.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I mean it's because the high school that I go to is performing arts, so
Ah, performing.
there's singing and there's dance and art and acting and all this
Mhm,
stuff. So um yeah, I'm surrounded by it all the time, and like my friends at school are insanely talented in whatever they do. So it's definitely like very, very common to find somebody as talented, if not more talented, and that usually is the case. There's some insanely talented people at my school. So yeah, I think I love playing with people. I love writing with people, and a lot of the times my friends want to do that with me. So yeah, I love
mhm.
doing that. I love performing. I love working with other people. So yeah,
Your room, I'm seeing your room. Your room looks like a
yes.
pub. A pub. I
Oh,
imagine.
really?
There's a lot of gatherings on your house. Your mother also play music. How is the how do I say it?
Family life?
Yeah, family
Yeah.
artists all the time. Do you see all the time in your house? How is it?
Yeah. Um, yeah, so neither of my parents really went into music or are into music. So it's kind of only me, but both my parents have like impeccable music taste. So I
Mhm,
grew up like always listening to, oldies and like jazz and
mhm,
Etta James and like Chet Baker. So, I was exposed to a lot of really good music, and a lot of my mom's friends are musicians, so like for my first birthday, like we had a party in the backyard and we had like a band come and play music. So,
mhm.
um, definitely I'm so lucky that my parents always take me to shows and take me to see artists and support my music and everything. So, yeah, I'm very, very grateful for that.
Anyone famous?
That my
Yeah,
parents are friends
yeah,
with?
or you?
No, I don't think so. Not really.
No, are you a Swiftie?
Mm, I'm not. No.
No, don't worry.
I have a lot of respect for her. Um, just because I know that she's very talented and she, has made a lot of people happy with her music, but I personally don't listen to her music. So,
Do you listen Gracie Abrams? Gracie
Gracie
Abrams.
Abrams,
Yeah.
I listen to some of her stuff, but not as much as other artists that I know.
I'm keep imagining where do you record your songs? It's called bedroom pop. Do you record in your own room? Most
Yeah,
of the
so
stuff.
um some of the stuff, a lot of the time I do go into the studio to record. Um, and yeah, so I'll go with my parents and I'll record in the studio to get just like good vocals and good guitar. Um, but yeah, my one song, Beautiful Creature, is the bedroom recording. So I recorded it all in my bedroom and mixed it in my bedroom and everything. Um, but yeah, I like to record in my room all the time. I do record all the time in my room. Um, but yeah, a lot of the time I go to the studio, which I'm very grateful that I'm able to do.
Hmm.
Yeah.
And you did something that I remember all the time when I think about you. You're very careful with everything people write about you, about your songs. You want it to be very straight. You don't want people like saying you're 14, or you want to get it right because
Uh-huh.
you say that's all I remember you said that's all I got, that's all I got, my music.
Yeah.
uh, do you think it's important to share your songs with journalists from all over the world? I'm from Brazil, and you were sending me your songs. How do you feel with the feedback? Do you like the feedback?
Yeah, I mean, oh my gosh, of course. It brings me so much joy that I'm
Mhm,
able to share with so many people, especially that live in different countries and everything, and that
mhm,
people are interested in my process with music and are just interested in anything about me. Um, so yeah, I love sharing my music. I love any feedback because I'm obviously still very young and I still have a lot to learn. So yeah, any feedback on my songs, like no matter who the person is, I'll listen and, see what applies. Uh, but yeah, I don't know. I'm so in awe with the fact that people around the world listen to my music and not just like in my city or where I live.
Uh,
So it's
um,
very cool.
yeah, I'm thinking, how long does it take for you to write one song? Because the songs, when
Mm.
I listen your songs, it seems perfect. Oh,
Oh, thank
how
you.
long do you take? A year, 2 years?
Oh, it's, it really does depend. I think I get very if I write something like the start of something and I get very excited by it, I'll sometimes just like crunch and I can write it in a day or 2 days.
Mm,
Um, but the recording process is obviously a much, much longer process just because you have
mhm,
to get the right take of vocals and instruments and the overall sound. So that
mm,
usually takes a couple months. But the writing process alone, just like me singing with my guitar, I can write songs from like a day to like a
mm.
month
A
usually.
month,
So
a month, great. And you still don't like taking pictures. You
taking pictures?
you do like taking professional pictures for your songs, for your singles.
Oh, pictures of me
Yeah, of
for the
you.
songs? I've never gotten professional pictures of me taken before, but my mom is in she's an art producer, so she usually ends up taking the pictures of me and I completely trust her as well because she has a very good eye and um has very good like overall aesthetic. So yeah, I usually just get either pictures, my friends take my pictures or
Mm.
um I'll take pictures, but
Are
yeah.
you a shy person, a shy artist,
Mm,
an introvert?
no, not
No.
really. Not really. No, I love interacting. I love talking to new people and um yeah, I would say I'm pretty extroverted just 'cause I enjoy meeting new people and such. But yeah,
Mhm. Yeah.
I can be shy sometimes when I'm nervous. Like usually before I'm about to perform, I'm very shy
Mm.
just 'cause I'm nervous.
Do you have stage fright?
I I wouldn't say necessarily. I think I'm just in that sense, I think I just do a pretty good job at just like pretending that the audience isn't there and just
Mm.
focusing on whatever I'm performing or singing. Um Otherwise, I mean, yeah, of course everybody gets nervous, but I think in the moment I just try and focus on what I'm doing and not like the people watching me. Yeah.
Mm. Cool. Now I'm gonna ask you something that I ask everyone. Do you know anything about Brazil or culture or food? Anything
I
facts?
would love to go. I
Uh,
mean, absolutely, I would love to go. Um, I don't know. I mean, I don't know a lot about it. I mean, besides the fact that it's I'm sure gorgeous country, so
mm,
yeah.
yes. Uh, I'm inviting you here because
Okay.
I have been in New York for like 2 times, and I love
Yeah.
your city. I love this
Yes.
city. What talking about that? What's your favorite place in New York?
My favorite place in New York. I live in Queens,
In Queens.
which is not very common. A lot of people live in Queens, at least
I
in my
stay
school.
in Queens. I stay up in
Oh,
Queens.
really?
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm in Astoria, Queens, and
Hmm.
I've lived here my whole life, in the same place. I don't know. I love where the neighborhood I go to school because it's around Lincoln Center and Juilliard. So it's surrounded by a lot of very artistic musical. like environment. Yeah, I love Central Park. I love Soho and like parts of Brooklyn. But yeah, I love my home. I love my neighborhood just because I've been here for so long and it feels very homey for me.
Yes, for me too. I'm a I'm a New Yorker Brazilian.
Yeah.
So now is the time that we're gonna ask you to play one of your songs. You can choose
Okay.
whatever you want. You can say a
Okay.
little story about the song before you play it too.
Okay. Okay. I
It's good.
will.
Go on.
Okay. So I'm gonna play my most recent song that I wrote, which is and released, which is Pool. And yeah, so I wrote this uh I can't really remember right now, but I would say probably 6 or 7 months ago.
Mhm.
And I actually wrote it in the stairwell at my school. And yeah, and then I released it a couple months later, and it's like one of my favorite songs I've written. And I wrote it, I think just like an imaginary scenario. I didn't really have a particular like instant in my life in mind when I was writing the lyrics, more just like something imaginary. So yeah, that's Pool. All right, I'll play. You can't really. I have a guitar. You just can't see it. Here, I'll go that way. All right. Let the lightning under your skin. It bleeds. Love what I fear. Swim in my tears. 'Cause you built the pool. Use up my lungs when you stop breathing. When you're done, it's no use. You take up my life like it means nothing. It's always the hurt ones I lose. Run through my hair, watch as I stare. You never mind. Losing my head over what's said when the lights are out. Open your eyes, now you see clear. For the first time, I'm not there. You always lied. So now we're even. But even still means that we're through. You scream for me. That's it.
So relaxing, so relaxing. I
Thank
don't
you.
know. I don't know what else to ask you. It's so beautiful the songs. You are incapable of
Thank you.
writing anything that is not beautiful. I don't know.
Oh my gosh, thank you so much.
Yes, it's everything. Phoebe Bridges, she must listen to you.
Yeah, thank you. That
Yeah.
no, that's also one of my influences. I love Phoebe Bridgers.
Yes, you're gonna be huge. People tell you, no, you're gonna be huge.
Ah,
You're
thank you
gonna
so much.
do you plan to leave the States to
I mean, I still have 2 more years of high school, and then after that, I mean, I'm gonna go to college because,
and
but yeah, I'm applying for like half colleges, half universities to be in America and then half in Europe, probably,
mhm,
just so I can travel and, get out of uh, the United States. But yeah,
mhm. Yes,
I'm always going to be working on music. I think this year I'm going to be a little bit busier because it's 11th grade and that's very important for college. But yeah, I'm always writing, always, wanting
you
to release stuff.
I I mean you never tour.
Tour?
Yes, you never
No, I mean
been on a tour.
I'm hoping one day that would be amazing, but no.
Yes, you should open to Phoebe Bridgers or Gracie Abrams.
Yeah, that would
Yeah.
be the dream for sure.
Yes, yes, I'm gonna see you with them pretty soon, I'm
Okay.
sure. I'm sure. So now we listen to Pool. Do you want to recommend another of your songs? No, not to play, but to play the record.
Um, I would say I love the song Disposable.
Ih, cara, shit. É isso aí, gente. Então aproveitar aqui que ela deu uma caída, aproveitar que ela caiu aqui para explicar que ela tocou uma música dela que chama Pool, exclusivaça para nós. Ela nunca esteve em turnê, está entrando na faculdade. O sonho dela é abrir para pessoas como Phoebe Bridges, cujo estilo é bem parecido com o dela. E é isso, uma garota de 16 anos de Nova York, que tem muito contato com músicos locais e estuda na escola de artes performáticas, então ela tem contato com todo tipo de arte e está aí lançando single após single com essa excelência que vocês acabaram de escutar. Vamos ver se ela volta, se ela não voltar, a gente fica aí com a música que ela acabou de tocar para a gente brilhantemente, que se chama Pool, e está em todos os streamings. Tem os outros singles dela também. Vamos ver se ela consegue, para a gente se despedir da Amelie Lucille. Lucille. Amelie Lucille tem 16 anos, já tem um EP, já gravou vários singles e um dia quer vir ao Brasil, que ela falou que é gorgeous, é um país gorgeous para ela. É isso então, gente. Parece que ela não está conseguindo voltar, mas a gente vai encerrando aqui. Vamos tocar mais alguma música dela ou não? Vai depender aqui do nosso tempo no Rock Cabeça. Eu agradeço a presença de vocês que escutaram a Emily aí o tempo todo e a gente encerra por aqui o nosso Rock Cabeça Entrevista. Emily Lucille, um novo nome aí do Indie Folk, que ela gosta dessa classificação. Indie Folk.